About to do this. Welcome to the channel. This is some very new beginnings, so everything's probably crappy. I'm not even gonna lie. It's your boy Attack on Delta calling though. Calling in, and today I got a build for you. Patch 2.1.4, Diablo 3 Reapers of Souls, Ultimate Evil Edition. It's great, fantastic. So in lieu of Father's Day, I've been preparing the build for a long time here, but it's just about ready. And today I'm gonna run for you the Uliana's Broken Promises. Yeah, you see that money down there, man? Back in the day, I had a modded stack of stuff. I figured, hey, let me just sell it, man. There was only 30 a piece. Whole time, man, I sold a lot. So, yep, I haven't bought anything for a while. However, the gems have all been worked up through great rift pushing. All the items you see here has been farmed, worked hard through. So we'll start off with let's start off with the gear. Uliana 6-piece set. Helmet. Now, since I'm running a Broken Promises variant, I'm taking off all of the critical hit chains. So, easy enough on the helmet. You take the critical hit chains off, exploding palm with no reduction to defense, attack or defense. The chest piece, I really wanted a better one with some more dexterity to it, but it was really getting difficult to get the one I was looking for with dex, vitality, and resist all, so I settled for one with 15% life. This one had the maximum lightning damage with 7% damage from ranged attacks, which the only reason I stuck with it is because of another item I'll show you later. Uliana strength, same difference. Dexterity, resist all is actually mandatory on all your all your Uliana shoulders at least. So it would be very difficult unless I rolled these stats prior to. I couldn't actually put any extra vitality on. So this is what you get. This is what I got. Dex, resist all, cooldown, area damage. Area damage out here is big key. So that's what I kind of looking out for. Now the Uliana's Fury, I believe now this is the only piece that I have yet to augment. I'm kind of torn between having the cooldown, critical hit damage, vitality, and dex versus a kind of more optimal piece for me, I believe, would be dexterity, critical hit damage, cooldown, and area damage with vitality augmented into the piece. And since it's so much vitality, I would like to augment it into two pieces. So maybe I still have a next one. I don't know. We'll go over it. 200 physical resistance. It's solid though for what it is. Woo wee. Look at this baby right here. Man, I'm trying to tell you. When I got this thing, it already had, what was it? I think, I don't know. I don't care. Because it came with area damage. I decided, let me keep that. Whatever else is rolled out, I can't remember what it was, but it's gone. I switch sometimes between cooldown and damage depending on the balance of the build. I'll get into that more in a second. Bindings of the Lost, absolutely necessary. This is just no way around it. Dex, vitality, percent life per second. I really wanted that resist all right there. I'm not even gonna BS, man, but for some reason it's hard getting that trifecta there, man. Well, quadfecta, and plus because it has to roll the 5%, gotta have it, man. So I got this one. I decided, hey, you know what? The stats are pretty decent enough. A little life per second actually went a long way. So yeah, teach their own. Uliana's Burden, Dex, Vitality, Resist All. These gems right here are about to go. I must have been doing some testing or something. Definitely need diamonds in all your gear here. But there is another piece that allowed me to clear a high level with the green gems. And I'll get into that shortly. Uliana's Destiny. Self-explanatory, man. This bad boy rolled with 650 dex on it. Some pretty decent vitality, man. It got the resist all on it. This one's getting an A+ gem in it, man. Level 100, man. I put the high ranks in there. Exploding palm, kind of mandatory. You can make up for it in your Paragon level, so it's not a big deal. Focus. Now this is where the tinkering is at, okay? So what ended up happening, I got the restraint, and it came with damage on it. So I'll get to that first. So for now, the focus and restraint. So my focus here, it's got extra damage on it. As you can see, it rolled with 50% critical hit damage. I couldn't be happier. 204 arcane resistance, a little bit of control reduction. I think this is pretty good. But good thing is, I can always roll it out for area damage if I really need to. But you see that if you look at the damage stat, it's only one off from a perfect roll, man. So, I'm really getting a lot out of it. And trust me, the damage is worth more than the dexterity when you get up there. And look at this bad MF right here. So when I find this restraint, it's got the damage on it. I'm not sure, maybe it was vitality or something like that. But I could have a choice. I can get dex, vitality, and the damage, which is, nah, not really. I could roll off the damage and have dex, vitality, critical hit damage, which is not bad, but if it already came with that damage, man, and it's already gonna be max every time, man, I might just have to try it out. So I ended up keeping it, man. This was actually the first ring that I got that made me decide, you know what? I'll try to shoot for critical hit damage and standard damage wherever I can. I'm only shooting for the crits anyway. So once it's critting, once that 100% rolls around, man, it's gonna be looking good, man. Looking good. So like I said, so I was rolling for, I don't know here, maybe cooldowns possibly. I don't have no idea. But I ended up rolling this 105 209. And so I already had the 105 210. I'm like, man, I gotta keep it, man. Oh yeah, it only gets better from here, dog. Woohoo! Look at that fist of Azeroth, man. Bad, bad. Mama, shut your mouth. Okay, 3 rolls, primal ancient, dog. Mess with the luck, man. You can't do it. Anyways, 10% damage. You know what's crazy? These roll with the same exact stats. Look at that. Look at that. First primal ancients, and they roll with the same exact stats. This one actually came with I, spread per second. Actually, that's what it was. So it was actually pretty. It was kind of easy. I'm gonna tell you something, people. Anyone who's paying attention, right, or eventually sees this, it's actually kind of important to keep that 10%. I mean that spirit per second is not as bad as it seems. They're kind of looking out for you when it's a mandatory roll, because this build itself does rely on the generator, but the generator more or less is either for your broken promises or building up the spirit. Because really, especially because I'm taking up the extra ring slot for broken promises, there's not much room else for anything. So keep that in mind. This bad boy right here, though. So both of these roll with the area damage. This one rolled with the spirit per second. I'm not even sure what this one rolled in 100%, but I mean, they're making it easy, man. Maximum spirit both. I can use the 30. Yep, I sure can. Gundo gear. You need this, man. I was trying to see if you don't, but you really do. You need them to spread as much as possible and as little as window. Your broken promises last for 3 seconds, man. 3 seconds. In that 3-second window, you need to inflict all of your damage, which gives you approximately a half a second to a second to actually assess the situation to react to your crits going 100%. But how do you do that, Delta? Hey, I'm gonna make this pretty simple for you. When you see the skill selection, I'll show you how I'm using in my particular case how to activate the broken promises variant. Alrighty. So the Gundo gear, cold skill damage, gotta have it, man. I'm pushing high damage here, man. No ands, if, ors, no as easy about it. Dex, vitality, some life per hit. Now I had another Gundo gear here. This was going to be my original one, and actually the defense was higher on the 403 Gundo gear with the 209 fire resistance. It makes a difference because as you keep getting buffs, defensive buffs is changing. More defensive buffs is bringing you over time. With your bindings of the loss and some other crap. What was it else? Bindings of the loss. Some other stuff. Anyway, we'll get to it. Gundo gear, man. Oh yeah. We'll get to that. So every bit of defense counts, man. Every bit. And I told you I wanted to augment 2 vitalities. So this was the first piece I augmented vitality into. Once I decide, or at least get that other Ulianas, I'll figure it out. I'm really trying to get that critical hit damage, that cooldown reduction in the area damage on this. I believe that'll be optimal. And then I'll have 460 vitality here. If the gloves I get are good, then I'll go ahead and put a 500 vitality in there. Let me see if I got some level hundreds here. I might. Yeah, I gotta check the range. Yeah, I got 100 esoteric. I might have two of those. 93s. Yeah, I don't know, man. Not looking too good. I got a rack of these though. 94s, 97s. Really, the hundreds, anything 100 and above, usually I'm wearing it. Except for the stricken. I'm on the fence with this. I'll tell you why in a moment. So, Dex Vitality, 11,736, 36 life per hit. Life per hit is necessary, man. Unfortunately, you got to get some kind of generation, man. And trust me, this life per second is not going to do it for you. You got to make the sacrifice. Pretty much my understanding is I needed to dedicate something, right, to some defense. And the bracer seemed like an optimal piece. And I'm not losing 1,000 of this or that. It's good. Eye of Etlich. Okay, man, I'm going to tell you something about this Eye of Etlich, okay? Ever since the older Reaper of Souls, before they stopped updating it for the PlayStation 3, right? When they did that, it pretty much forced me into the PlayStation 4, man. I love Diablo. The friends I've built and made there, is worth it, right? So anyways, but I've been praying for an Eye Etlich, man. One that's decent. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't come around. Alright, I'm gonna just put it like that. You get them ancient, but some shit is fucked up every time, man. Something is messed up every time. So what I ended up doing was nothing. I just got a blessing. You know why it was a blessing? Because I had this with the damage roll on it, this with the damage roll on it, and I found it. Picked it up off the ground, and there it was. 20% cold skill damage with standard damage rolled onto it, man. And dexterity. It could not have been better for me. It could not have been. Obviously, I gotta take the dex out. Dexterity is worth trading out for the cold skill damage alone. Now you're talking the extra bit of damage. Then I got the 100% crit roll, bro. 3 rolls, man. I'm telling you, lucky number 3, man. You probably gonna find out if it's good or not in them 3 rolls. Man, this was a blessing. I was just happy because I finally got a decent Eye of Etlich, man. But it seems like the Diablo gods was waiting on me to make some stuff with it before they gave it to me. And bam, there it goes. So before I get this piece, I had this one. Eye of Etlich, man. 33% damage from ranged attacks. Now, back then I was thinking maybe that applies to like your ground enemy affixes, like plague, molten, all that kind of good stuff. It didn't. It only applies to like spears and shit. But you know what though? The spears, man. The spears. They get you every time. So a little bit of damage from that is not bad. And so when I rolled this, even though I wanted better stats, man, I mean the vitality, I don't think it gets any lower for real, man. 5 lower, man. And the dexterity 15 lower. It sucks. But came with some extra damage reduction, man. Maximum on the lightning resistance. I like defense. Trust me. This is only here for some kind of testing purposes. I'm going to see what the hell I was thinking. Because I really don't know. Alrighty. Uliana Spirit. Did I go over this already? I sure did. Yep, that looks good. Let's go to the skills. We'll get back to that. Alright, so Cyclone Strike, Implosion. You really want the area effect, man. You want to bring as much as you can closer from as far out as you need to. Sometimes I wish I could run the Eye of the Storm because that 50 spirit will get heavy on you. It will. So, next skill. Exploding Palm and Pin of Doom, naturally. For this particular build, it's all cold focus because that's the highest damage it wants so far. So, I'm rocking with the cold. Doesn't do any damage when you inflict it, which is kind of still good because I'm not trying to crit while it's damaging. I want it to crit when you're blowing it up, right? Pending Doom is decent, man. It's decent. All these other ones, I'm looking at Essence Burn though. I'm looking at Essence Burn. I'll talk about some variations afterwards. 7-sided strike, reducing the cooldown is what I'm doing. A little bit later testing might bring a benefit to the frozen one because of the spirit cost removal, which allows for a different generator, which I'll get into also. So for now, it's sustained attack. This is basically the maximum minimum, right? Focus and restrain, and this Eldritch is weird. Maybe there's a better Hellfire I got. Yeah, this one. Well, turns out even with the dex on it, right? Even with the dex on it, nope, not as strong as the Eldritch, man. Not even defensively as strong. Isn't that crazy? It's not, but it is though. The extra 33%, man, it adds up a little bit. It does, especially when you're getting mad buffs from defense, right? We'll get into that. We'll get into that. Seven-sided strike, 14 seconds cooldown. Blinding of the loss, 7 hits. Easy money, right? Easy money. Okay, let's go over to the other skill set. Mantra of Salvation, increased dodge chance. It's the only dodge chance I'm getting. That's it. 35. It has to be there. I have no choice. I tried to run it with the extra elemental damage buff, but I found myself proccing the Mantra of Salvation too often, draining your spirit. I don't need spirit to proc my damn mantra. I need spirit to blow people up, man. You get what I'm saying here? Alright, bet. Fist of Thunder. Quickening. Okay, so there's a couple reasons why quickening works for this min-max build. Well, maximum minimum build, I would say, right? One reason being, it's the area effect. You look at it, it's not too outstanding, man. And the first 2 hits are very small. Very small. The thing is about broken promises, if you're in a huge crowd and you're hitting a rack of people, you're going to crit somebody here and there. You don't want to crit nobody here and there. That's not what you want. So what you want to do is hit as few people as possible. As few people as possible. And this also generates the most spirit. So it just is what it is. This is why I say it's the max min, because obviously you really want to try to work in assimilation. And if you have assimilation, then naturally you're going to have to use Pandemonium. Because you freeze them 7 seconds, and then that allows you, since it doesn't drain your freaking, what's it called, you can actually apply it to something else. And as well, you wear the 100 Fist assimilation runes, that's going to stack up, man. It's going to stack high. You're going to get a nice little cloud density, man, and you're going to blow them dudes up, bro. So it's not a bad idea. Like I said, though, for now, quickening, because, yeah, I do rely on the spirit spending 7-sided strike, and it spends a freaking lot. Cyclone strike adds up, too. So between these two, man, that's a lot of spirit. You need it back, and it also works with helping me proc the Fist of Thunder. I mean, the Broken Promises. Mantra Salvation. And here's the last skill. Dash and strike. Bam! Barrage. Yup. Barrage, dog. It's not even blinding speed, man. Heck, even radiance is sometimes good. Nah, man, barrage. Last enemy you dash through is obliterated with a barrage of strikes, taking an additional 975% weapon damage as physical over 2 seconds. Well, what good does that do, Delta? I'm glad you asked or didn't ask. I will show you now. Let's go to Bastion's Keep. One of my favorite places since Vanilla Diablo was the Keep Depths. Solid, man. It's solid. So when the barrage rune activates, right, and it does that damage over time, it's different. That damage comes in multiple hits. Multiple hits. Look at that. Do you see that? That is how I read the Broken Promises activation. It's almost the only way I can. And since it's over 2 seconds, it gives me 2 seconds to see crits and determine if the Broken Promises is activated or not within that time frame. But soon as it procs, though, I have to be fast enough to activate the Ulianas, right? So it takes about, let's go ahead and punch something. These still might die, but we'll know. Okay, so it takes about a second and a half, okay? It takes about a second and a half to get the entirety of that attack down. Ooh, sorry. It takes about a second and a half to get that, Okay. Excuse me for that. My apologies. Now I pushed the PS button, kind of messed it up. Like I said, I'm kind of new to this. I don't expect anyone to see it now, but You might catch it later. Father's Day. Anyways, I have Edlich. All this good stuff. Barrage. Here we go. That's what we talking about. So I'm using this right here to determine if my Broken Promises is activated. I'm using the Fist of Thunder to give me a couple of hits. You know, I gotta draw him in with Exploding Palm. I mean, Cyclone Strike, but that draws in a lot, so it's a chance that one will crit there. But this baby right here is going to be able to tell me that I'm ready to use the 7-sided strike. Excuse me again. Passives. Mythic Rhythm. It's a weird way you gotta do it, right? So you have to attack 3 times on an opponent already inflicted with Exploding Palm in order to get this buff. Then within the time frame of your focus and your restraint, you have to apply that Exploding Palm to another enemy. So what I like to do is either single out a person, right? Draw them in with Cyclone Strike. If I'm lucky to get one, then it's perfect, right? Grab one, Cyclone Strike. Grab one of them, punch them 3 times, and allow the Exploding Palm to activate. So by doing it this way, that first Exploding Palm, and since it's only one enemy, it will come with that 40% damage buff, right? If I only hit one person, it will come with the 40% damage buff. If I only hit one person with it, and I also have the Focus and Restraint activated, then I'm doing full damage. So the key is not just that, you have to also transfer it all over, all the power over to that Exploding Palm, which will not change and will spread within the time frame of your your Focus and Restraint. Alright, with this next passive, self-explanatory. Beacon of Yitar reduces all cooldowns by 20%. For now, like I said, I want to run this just smoothly right now. This is just a smooth running variation. So cooldowns, because I want to attack more. Since I can generate more spirit, I'm just gonna go for it. Beacon of Yitar is solid. 6 cents. I need this, man. I really want to put a damager in there. I can't. Need a little resistance. So I believe that's what the trade-off I took. I took the 6 cents and as the passive and used 2 emeralds in my pants to bring up my damage some more. I don't think these 2 gems matter that much. Defensively though, they matter a lot. So instead I took the non-physical damage reduction in Harmony. Gotta have it. It's a must. It's since the beginning of time, the monk has always had the dedicated passive to defense. It's never been different. So for a while, you really only had 2 choices, really, because we used to only have 3 passive slots. Now you get 3 choices. Either way, you better have Harmony in your helmet, your necklace, your Hellfire amulet, or you better have it in your passive, man. I don't know, man. It's not too many builds I run without Harmony, man. And I'm telling you, the ones I do, they're just for fun. They're for kicks, man, to see little effects everywhere and stuff. So, that's the build up. Go in, doom doom, one of those, punch it, blow it up. That's all I'm going to do. The gems. Using Bane of the Powerful. This, actually, to me, is more important than the Bane of the Stricken. I'll tell you why, though. Okay, so, I have Edlich. It's great, man. It's great. Let's get past that, though. The gem, Bane of the Powerful, man. Gain 20% increased damage for 130 seconds after killing the elite pack. Perfect, man. Freaking perfect. I kill all the elites off. I'm in there. 20% damage. And that is monumental. Monumental. Just a mere 20% damage buff, which actually turns into 35% if you include the extra 15 you do to elites, right? That little 20% buff gets you through that rift, man. I'm not even joking. It is huge damage. You're talking about your critical hit damage would never goes away. You're at 100% maximum critical hit damage. You got 110% rolled in here. I got the cooldown because I need it for now. And you got three modified damagers. 98 201, 105 210, 105 209. And both of these do almost the same damage, right? I probably should switch this out. I don't know why, but keep your higher damage one in the first slot. You know what I'm saying? Some skills only proc their damage based on your first weapon anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? My Fist of Osterok, it's got the 10% damage on. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay. That's Bane of the Powerful, pretty much. Some damage reduction also. You need it, man. Them at least be killing. Those hurt, man. Them guys hurt. Next gem, Bane of the Stricken. I switch between Bane of the Stricken, Esoteric, and Gogok of Swiftness. But the reason because I say that Bane of the Powerful in this build is better than Bane of the Stricken, for at least the way I'm running it. Your Bane of Stricken is almost useless through the entirety of the Rift. I mean, maybe if you're trying to kill that last champion, you know what I'm saying, you're really trying to wear him down, it's taking a while, then yeah, you want every hit to count. But your Bane of the Stricken, if I'm not mistaken, only procs after one attack. And then it's based off your attack speed. And I'm only attacking once every some odd seconds. It doesn't matter how fast I attack. The point is, this is not useful. Against the Rift Guardian, this is very useful. Against regular everything else, it really doesn't make a difference. It doesn't. So, that might get switched out. Who knows? It's good for groups though. Groups, you'll be glad to have it. Solo, you don't really need it. And I'm gonna tell you another reason. When you're fighting these elite packs, I mean, when you get to that Rift Guardian, they're taking 14 hits. 14 maximum critical damage. I mean, it's almost as top damage as you can get, man. Only if you're on a cold rotational and conventional elements can you get a stronger hit than this. You know? Well, of course, with assimilation as well. So there's some modifications there, but you need that, man. Like, Bane, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. It's good stuff. That gem might go. Bane in the Trap. I mean, what build is it not on, man? For real. If I could slow you, man, I want to. Anyway, you know, you get close, you're slowed, and you're gonna take a lot more damage, man. 46% on this one. I definitely need to see, man. When I level up my gems, I like trying to put them into my gear, man. I'm trying to make them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why these gems in particular are kind of low, especially the Bane of the Stricken. Like I said, there's other choices, you know. Anyways, even Mutilation Guard. Yep, I said it. Even Mutilation Guard, man. Not this one, of course, but I got some in here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I got some gems now. They gotta get built up a little bit. 93 there, but I got some gems, man. 90s is where I like to keep stuff. Then I'll decide if I want to take it up. Oh, crap, man. Nah, I'm definitely messing up. I need that. Traveler's Pledge. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Anyways, alright, so Vetledge, focus, strength. Alright, cool, man. That's pretty much it. I think it's about time to run it. Paragons, 14. What I'm doing, I'm running everything. I'm taking the critical hit chance off. Everything's getting buffed. Everything's getting buffed. What I would say is probably resist all first, then life, then armor. No, resist all, life for a second, and then armor. Area damage, let's say resource cost reduction first, area damage, life per hit. I put it into movement speed. I don't need maximum spirit. Vitality, that's why you build your defenses up for, because, excuse me, you want to put everything into your freaking power, man. Power is everything, right? Kinda, sorta, whatever. You agree? You can agree to disagree. Also important to note, I'm using my follower too. Okay, so everyone uses this guy. I'm not even mad at it. The Templar is beast, man. But it's important to generate some extra spirit. I'm telling you, even with that, I'm starved. Got an Oculus ring on him, a Unity. Not using the Unity, but it's there. I mean, I might have another choice here. Nah, I don't know. Who cares? Okay, give him a little weapon. He's gonna slow some more shit down. Area damage. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know. I must have rolled it before I got the damage or something. Who knows? Can't die, of course. And that's pretty much it. Esther Johan is a naturally good pick. I might switch it out. I got a decent one here. Man, you think this bad boy ain't sick? Wait till you see what I use that on. Okay, so I think we're about ready to go ahead and start this riff, man. I'm about to get it jumping. Hey, look, man. Okay, I made some foolish mistakes. All right, I'm not a modder. Unfortunately, though, you know what I'm saying, to get some experiences, I ran a greater rift 150 with some mod dudes who appeared in my party. I was like, this should be cool. Whole time I didn't understand that it would unlock all of this and almost lose all my progression you know, where I stand as what's the highest I cleared. Good thing for me though is when it comes down to your personal record on solo, it always remains. So my personal record is there. I'm always told when I pass that, and that'll give me greater gems like always. Okay, so did a 101. We're gonna start off with the 100, man. That's what it says in the title. That's what I'm gonna drop here. 1 second, 1 second.
Are you ready? Then your trial begins.
Lose the time already. Alright, I think I'll get it jumping now. So what I did here, I'm just getting them all inflicted with it. Then I'll take this strong one. And now this should be a more powerful one. Why did my spirit just drain right there? I don't know. We're gonna keep going. Oh, okay, okay. I'm just gonna try to blow these guys up to get this. There we go. Alright, so this is bad. This is not a powerful gem. I mean, a powerful exploding palm that I have on him. But I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna get some blowing up going. Why is my spirit draining? Oh, holy crap, man. This is making me upset. Don't worry, fellas and ladies. Yeah, you know. I'm watching you. I'm watching. We will get this done. Oh, man, a freaking juggernaut. Well, I do got the Bane. See that? Even that guy eats it, man. Even that guy eats it. I mean, I got the trap doing. I'm gonna give it a second. I don't want him to gain his crits. Let's get him to follow us. Matter of fact, we'll do even better. I'll use him to get a stronger exploding palm off on these guys. I gotta figure out why my spirit was draining there too. That's very important. Get down there. That was late. That was late. Is he shielding too? Why do they say immune to that? I don't know. I don't like it though. So we're mad behind, but I guarantee we're gonna catch this up. Guarantee it. Like, we already almost there. I gotta get out of here, man. I'm trying to build up my freaking spirit. Why is it draining? What is going on here, man? What is activating that keeps draining my spirit? I have no idea. I have no idea.
My will falters.
You won't get me? Holy crap. Did I take that out? Oh, man. Vital mistake here. Vital mistake, people. My apologies. I'm gonna have to restart this, man. One of those passives does not belong. And if you can guess which one, then you are a true Diablo player. If you can guess which passive does belong, you are definitely a true Diablo player. Or chances are you've already bashed it earlier in this video. But you're not gonna see it when I'm making it. You can't say nothing. Ha ha ha. Why is it draining? What is draining my damn spirit? What is it? What is it draining my spirit? Yeah, I'm quitting this. Only reason because is that right there. Shouldn't have died just there. The reason I died, my friends, is because I am lacking the near-death experience, man. I don't even know why this other stuff is there, man. You gotta have this, man. It is not even an option. Your defense isn't that high. Yeah, you get a nice little buff from your belt. Then you get oh yeah, my bad. Powers, man. Flow of Eternity, you need it. Bam. Damage, cooldown, cool. Spare guards. If you're not running a spare guard, you're not surviving. That's all it is to it. You need that. And of course, broken promises. That's what the build is based on. My apologies. So we're gonna show that to you. Now I gotta restart this rift though. And here's the hard part, because I really kind of need near-death experience. It's gonna proc a lot more if I don't have this Sixth Sense in though. You need harmony. Beacon of Yeetar. You know what? We'll experiment today. We'll take out that and keep Beacon of Yeetar. So no 40% damage buff. It's all gonna be off the regular strength of the build itself. The items, the gems, such things. No advantageous or no offensive passes whatsoever. We'll try this again. Yeah, I got 2 gems. I got more than that. Trust me. I'm good to go. Got like 30 in the box somewhere. But at least now I don't have to worry about. And again, I did it wrong again because
That ability is not yet.
there you go. Numbers are flying. I'm getting them out there. Numbers are flying. I'm getting them out of there. See, I died already. I ain't no joke, man. Get these guys together. I'm gonna kill off these little. Ah, I missed it while I was talking. No, not bad. Not bad. I had to use it there because I definitely will die if I didn't.
Not ready yet.
Oh, you cheap bastard. Oh, and the game knows when they're about to die, man. So they definitely after you, man. They definitely after you. But see, I already took off the man, they are on it with Arcane today, man. What is going on? Everything is Arcane. Ooh, beautiful. This is over for them. There it is. Bow down, man. Bow down. And I took the 40% buff off. Definitely sustainable. I still gotta figure out
Must wait to use that ability.
why in the world was all this crap dying here. Let's find a better. Okay, this is good. I punched right before I put that exploding palm on it, so should be good. Let's get these guys down here. Get some depth going. There we go. There we go. Nice and steady. Matter of fact, take you guys out too. Little chunkies. There it is, man. There it is. Looking alright. Looking okay. Things are getting obliterated. Oh yeah, once that what's it called procs, man, it's good. You good, man. Damage is up there. Pray you don't get a juggernaut. Slow you down, man. Shielding slows it down too. Woo wee. That was close. Aye. And this only happened because I took those diamonds out. You need the diamonds, man. It really is just, it's not luck, but it's definitely not luck. Oh, a juggernaut, man. This is bullshit. But here's a good lesson on why I say the stricken is optional, right? You see this is juggernaut, right? So he's taking even less damage because alright, there we go. He's taking even less damage already. Because he's a juggernaut, right? So my Bane in the Trap is just not doing shit for him. It's not doing anything to him, right guys? Girls. I'm out there, ladies. Anyways, we're gonna go there, we're gonna let it proc, bam, boom, pieces, deuces. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we're gonna run this whole rift, man. You're gonna get a nice little thing going here. I tried to get a punch in there beforehand. I don't know if it did though. When it's running though, I'm blowing something up. I'm trying. I got the spirit to bring it all back, so it's not a big issue. Oh yeah, and so if you start crushing crap, see, this is what makes me mad, man. They mad hating right now. Why though? Why do I have another juggernaut? Get out of here, man. Okay. You might be able to do something with this. I won't blow you up though. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it. I'm getting it, man. Some juggernauts though? Ooh, you gonna eat that one. I know that tickle. Nope. Mistiming. I thought the crit was mine. It wasn't. There it is. And this is why cooldown's pretty good, right? Because You get to attack more, man. If you can sustain it, you can do it. This was just a sustained attack. Matter of fact, no wonder they call it that. This is exactly why they call it that. Sustained attack, man. That's what we do. What we got here, man? See if these guys want to follow. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. That Templar be holding shit up, man. Yeah, okay. That's good.
It is not ready yet.
Punch before you go into the cluster, man. You'll get that 60 damage before you dash into your death. Like I said, I gotta always keep an eye out and make sure I'm correct about who's got that dashing strike proc on it, because it's only the last person. Only the last person has it. I'm about to punch a little bit here. Oh, it's already back. Let's get him out of here. Okay, so it's about halfway down on my powerful. So I'm gonna keep my eye on for some elites around here. Gotta be something in this. Now, I was supposed to dash and strike. I mean, cyclone strike beforehand, but I couldn't afford to wait. If you're always on point, man, you're doing good. And it's even better to not attack. You know, if you don't have to, it's better to not attack. I had to draw that fast though, because see, now I gotta wait for the next one. There it is. Bam. Good stuff. Good to go. Dash through your crowd. If your dash doesn't proc, if the initial dash, not the obliteration, right? If your initial dash gets through a lot of people without critting, that dash is gonna, once those guys start flying, man, the numbers will start flying too. Or also, just for a little side note, I took off the regular damage numbers. I mean, a lot of people do, but I had to, because you gotta see those yellows, right? You gotta see those yellow numbers. Oh, you shitting me, man. Should've drew him in, man. Draw him in, yo. Draw him in and you win. Draw him in and you win, man. Now, mind you, I took off the 40% damage. So, that means a cleaner run will yield more damage, theoretically, if I'm doing this shit right. Now, I do have gear for a different variation of this. I'll speak on it now. Oh, there we go. Let's get this guy going. They're gonna see what I'm saying? You see how they doing me today? It's alright. Wait till that crit start rolling. Oh yeah, it's over. Come on, give me that. Come on. Oh, why did he do it, man? Why did he do it? Yo, they are really getting me, man. Oh, but those guys are gone. Bam. My powerful's back up. Mind you, the stricken has nothing to do with this, man. It's doing absolutely, like, almost no effect. Oh, like the game slowed down. You slowed down on this little bit of crowd. Okay, so up here that'll last me. And there we go. We're gonna get these guys going. Oh, he fooled me. Let's get it. Let's get everybody going. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, did I make it? Aye. Oh, they trying to get me. I see you trying to work me, man. It ain't worked though. Not today, cuz. Guess why though? Cause you got the bane of the powerful, homie. You are the power. They're gonna stop killing me, man, with this shit, man. They really use my dash and strike. That's why I brought you back in for that death, bro. That's why I brought you back in for the death. Ooh, they gave me a bro. Did you see the damage to just that guy? We not playing around this time, man.
I will not do that.
Oh, that's one of them. Boom. Oh, look at that. You got another one. Take them out. So you see, now this is just a sustained version. If you maximize this, which you can, please, man. If you do, I would like to see how someone else runs a similar build like this. A little fun history, man. This been one of my favorite builds for a long time before it became, let's quote unquote, viable, right? Because Exploding Palm, you couldn't take it nowhere really. The old Ulianas, it was decent, but once I got to like the 80s, man, you really couldn't do nothing because the power was crap. But now they got the upgrade. You see how they try to cross you like that? That little chuck? I don't even know why I'm fighting these guys, but It's not bad not to fight him. I'll get the refresh. Kill this guy off, man. It's over. Now look how this guy responds to damage. Well, we'll say the Rift Guardian. I want you to pay attention to how much damage he takes because it's only him, right? Oh, this is the Rift Guardian. This is the Rift Guardian. I had no idea. Why? How is this the Rift Guardian? I'm only 95% finished. How is this possible? Right? I'm only 95% finished, right? But yet, that was weird, man. That was weird. Maybe I'm tripping. But I just got the Rift Guardian summoned. The Rift Guardian just summoned here. This is crazy, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at all this. Man, I don't got no space, man. I can't carry nothing. Got these three little slots, man. That's it. Probably for the whole freaking entirety of everything. Mine's I keep all the crap, man. I like crap. Good crap, though. It's got to be polished turd. You know what I'm saying? Like this Primal Ink shit, I'll keep it. Matter of fact, weirdly enough, I never put this into the cube, man. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Drop that. Amulet. See, as a weapon, it sucks, but you never know. That might be good. Oh, wait. Let me check another look at that. Let me check another look at that. No. Most of the time, before I roll an item, I really would prefer for it to drop decent before I tamper with it. You know what I'm saying? Resources are hard to come by, man. It's exasperating doing all these freaking what are they called, man? Things, man. You know what I'm talking about. Help me out, people. Okay. Milo's focus, manual chain. Alright, looks like I got everything here. We talked to her. That is weird, man. 95% or is the other 5% the Rift Guardian? Is it always like that? Someone let me know when y'all find this video from off the dungeon, man, okay? So let me know something. 97 Bane and Stricken, Red Soul, yada yada, take good, mutilation. We are in the hundreds, babes. We are in the hundreds. Any of these got doubles? Nope. I don't think so. I think I rolled the last one. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just roll up. Oh, nope, that wasn't good. Even though it worked, that's what's up. I forgot I had 100 of that sitting already. Anything I'm using? Let's try this. Oh! Oh, okay. Much is be expected. Much is be expected. Could two of them. 2 seconds more. 2 seconds. And we're gonna get out of here. People, I had no idea. That was the Rift Guardian. I don't know why I never paid attention to the numbers. I could have sworn, though, you had to reach that 99 before that thing spawned, but you didn't. I win. Kick rocks. And there you have it, man. That, my friend, is the build. That's badass, ain't it? Right. Y'all figure out what to do with it. So here, I'm gonna show you a couple of things here too. So I got a Traveler's Pledge here dedicated to it. It's not that great, but it's good for theory, right? It's good for theory running. It's there, you get the same effects. So Traveler's Pledge, I got a Compass Rose here that's pretty badass. Look at that. I kept the damage on just because. You know what I'm saying? Critical hit damage, whatever. Anytime I fail, I can roll the critical hit chance out. Maybe I'll get cooldown on it or something. You get good stats on these things, so. Excuse me. Compass Rose, and of course, that will bring you to the convention of elements here. Is this it? Yup, I got a 199. I definitely don't want this version. I don't need the attack speed, so I'd rather have area damage and critical hit damage, because as it sits, if I have cooldown in the same pieces that I have over here, then cooldown is not going to matter that much. I'll be fine. I'll be perfectly fine without it. Bam. Area damage on the gem. On the rings. I'm in there, man. Yup. And also, if I did switch to a Hellfire, which I'm still considering, I'm thinking that 6 cents in itself is stronger than Eye of Etlich. And, well, of course, naturally, in the Ulianas combined. Let's check it out. Let's check out defense here. I think it's missile damage reduction. Reduces damage from missile attacks by 37.9%. So it doesn't add, like, add, right? So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to check something out. Let's see if it changes. Missile damage reduction. Yeah, so they both add up, but they're not very well, like, together, whatever, yada yada. Anyway, think, I think this raw passive is stronger than the defensive bonus I get from Mob Eldritch. But who knows? Who knows, right? Like I said, when the spirits come, you gonna be glad though, because them shits ain't no joke. You get around, man, they want the Avengers for killing them like that. Anyways, so yeah, man, that's the build. That's the build, man. Let me know what you guys think when y'all find this video in the closet, man, by mistake and shit. Cause I'm pretty sure that's the only way you're gonna find it. Savage life, though. Savage life. Alrighty. And that concludes it. To those who may catch it, I'll say see you later, man. Check me out for some other things. I'm about to do some other things real quick. I'll be back on with Diablo. Alrighty. Yep. So I'm going to include